Alright, we should be rolling.
Okay.
Online. Live. There we go.
Sweet.
After 20 fucking minutes. Hello, everybody.
I need someone to post a link in the server because I can't do that. I have to focus on the call.
I'll get it.
Yeah, just DM me the link and I can post it around.
Don't. I'll fucking do it. I'm in both of your servers.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Just God damn it. Alright, let me get this in the server and then I'll do the intro.
Alright.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Agony of Moon podcast. Emphasis on agony tonight, apparently.
Unfortunately.
My name is Dalton. I'm joined as by Trace Moon and newly Tristan.
Hello.
Necro is not joining us tonight for whatever fucking reason. Lord knows he's not answering my messages.
Nor mine.
But tonight we just decided that we weren't going to do any games. We weren't going to do any set topic. We were just going to kind of talk about things that have happened recently. Now that could be to us, it could be current news, current events, just kind of things. I'm going to post the link in the Moonlit Dawn server, and then we can go from there.
Yep.
Wait, there might be an intro cutscene here.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right. So, does anybody have any tastes of agony? Does anybody want to start us off?
Unfortunately, I do
'Cause I
not have
can.
anything to try.
I guess I'll go. I didn't get to talk about this the past 2 weeks because we were gone for multiple reasons, one of which was me, one of which wasn't. But if nobody knows, the current news that is kind of spread around the whole of my community anyway, is that the actor who played the original Green Power Ranger back in 1993, Jason David Frank, has unfortunately passed away, cause of death being suicide. That is a very sad start to this. However, I do want to say, as far as that goes, that was kind of devastating to hear, honestly. I was up here when it happened. Like, when the rumors first broke, I was literally scrolling through Twitter, sitting in this chair, listening to music with one of my friends. And I thought they were just rumors. I guess, 5 stages of grief and all that. Denial's the first one. But, I literally thought it was a celebrity death hoax. And I was like, damn.
Wait, who died?
The guy who played Tommy Oliver in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh.
Yeah. Where am I getting all these fucking notifications? What?
This isn't working.
Okay. So yeah. It is being... A bunch of rumors are being thrown around. All we know is that he did pass away, a week and a half ago. And also that the cause of death was suicide. He probably, I guess this is my version of an obituary. He was probably the most dedicated person to Power Rangers in existence, and I do mean that above the producers themselves, because what the hell have they been doing recently? But as far as he goes, he was my favorite of the people who have played Power Rangers over the years. He was definitely my favorite character. I did get the chance to meet him when I was a lot younger. I think I was 13 or 14. But he inspired a lot of people. He definitely inspired me to be in the career that I'm currently trying to go toward. And it was incredibly sad to hear that and have it confirmed and just like. And I swear I'm going to transition into something else, but I gotta fucking talk about this. TMZ pissed me the fuck off with this story. So, apparently, this is how I figured it out. I figured it out from the TMZ article, but I should have known better because it was TMZ. I should have known that they had altered details of the actual story of what happened in order for it to be like more serial. For those who don't know, Jason David Frank has been having some troubles, or had been having some troubles with his wife. They had filed for divorce. He was accused of cheating. But it was rumored by TMZ that they were in a hotel together, but they had separate rooms, and they had gotten into an argument, and Jason locked himself in his room, and then his wife called the authorities, and they bust in, and they found him there. That is not true, apparently. According to the wife herself, his daughter Jenna, and Catherine Sutherland, the woman who played Kat back in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, one of Jason David Frank's friends.
This isn't working.
To all of them, the article that was written by TMZ was not true and was completely clickbait. And for a second, I thought that that meant that the rumors about JDF were not true. It turns out the rumors were true, it's just that TMZ made up that article in order to get clicks. Let me be entirely clear. I don't believe in that don't speak ill of the dead shit. I don't. If you were a shitty person while alive, then I'm going to talk about you like you were a shitty person even after you're dead. I'm sorry. I will.
This isn't working.
Y'all can flame me for that if you want. But...
This isn't working.
Reflect myself a bit here. I do not believe in don't speak ill of the dead. I do, however, believe in do not twist the facts of the dead to fit a goddamn narrative.
This isn't working.
And that narrative that they were spinning was clearly trying to paint Jason's wife as the villain.
This isn't working. This isn't working.
And that was not okay. Do not make the widow of a man who inspired so many people's childhoods, do not make his widow the villain. I realize I've never used the term widow unironically until this very moment, but I don't fucking care.
This isn't working.
On that same vein, I guess since we're talking about this, I said I'd transition into something else, but I didn't. Before Jason David Frank, the news also broke that Kevin Conroy, aka the iconic voice of Batman in the animated series, also died. He was not from self-offing. He was... I don't even remember what they said the cause of death was for him. But, for those who don't know, Kevin Conroy was an openly gay man. He is probably one of the most iconic voices of Batman. And if you go on Twitter right now and search up his name, you're probably going to find a bunch of homophobic assholes because, hey, Elon Musk owns Twitter now. But, that's the two pieces of news that came to my mind right off the bat. The Legend of the Dragon film that Jason David Frank was producing is still set to be released. We just do not.
This isn't working.
Thoughts, comments, concerns? Many.
This isn't working.
Yeah.
The internet tried to twist some facts. What's new?
TMZ was twisting facts before the internet, let's be clear, but like...
Trace, what the heck happened to your character's arm? Why is it
I
like
think
that?
it's because my FOV is all fucky.
Probably.
Because I drank too much soda.
Drink soda, it makes you see faster.
Oh, hey.
Excuse me? What?
It's a reference. It's a reference.
It's a Half-Life AI reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dalton,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say I am required to go help feed baby puppies. When I am done, can I come back? I won't leave the call.
Yeah, you can go
Yeah,
back.
that's fine. If you have to do shit, go ahead and do shit. I'm just like,
It's not gonna be nearly as bad as Necro just not showing up.
when he promised he would.
Exactly.
Okay.
No,
Thank you.
we're not gonna get into that. I'm not spilling tea on this call. That's not what this is about to be. But that said, yeah. Any comments? Like any things?
I hate that there was, at least from what I saw, that there were people making jokes about it.
Fucking thank you for reminding me of that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was. I don't remember who it was. But there were these 3 fucking assholes on a podcast. Yeah, this is gonna be rated R, guys. I'm sorry. I'm swearing quite a bit.
Oh, it's fine.
I always do.
This
Like,
is
never to
this was never E for everyone. This was always.
I don't know who the fuck these guys are, but I know that they're a podcast, and I know that we're probably better.
This isn't working.
You mean definitely.
Who these guys
This
are?
isn't working.
I don't care who these guys are. They literally talked about JDF's death and they cracked fucking jokes. They didn't pay any single modicum of respect to that man. They literally cracked jokes about his fucking death. They were making Power Ranger jokes about a man fucking offed himself. And I'm sorry, you don't get to do that with anybody. It's the fact that JDF kind of made my childhood and inspired me to be the person that I try to be. It's that, on top of the fact, again, I don't believe in don't speak ill of the dead. Do not crack jokes about people who have committed suicide. That is the line that I fucking draw. Unless it's Hitler, then you can do that. But
This isn't working.
he was bad enough, I
no,
think.
but like I'm so fucking serious about that. Like, if you ultimately have to, at least wait. At least wait like 2 months, maybe a year, maybe until the family has stopped grieving. Don't make a joke about it on a podcast like 5 days after it happened. Maybe just don't. And like literally not a damn person is on their side. Literally every single person, I found their TikTok account. Literally every single person in the comments of the video they posted about them making those jokes, not a damn person is on their side.
This isn't
Not a damn person in that comment section was okay with that. And I was so proud of the internet for once that day.
This isn't working.
I was like, maybe there is hope for us after all. Maybe we can get through this. As a fandom and as a species, like, I'm proud. But no, fuck those guys. Absolutely on principle, if I ever see one of them in public, it is on sight. Fuck those guys.
It's dire.
But all of that to say, some very bad things happened recently.
Yeah.
But
This isn't working.
a couple of good things also happened recently.
Hey yo.
This isn't working.
Well, okay, let me be clear. Good depending on who you are.
This isn't working.
The new season of Fortnite just dropped.
Oh yeah. One of my friends is excited for that.
A couple collaborations have already been confirmed. In the trailers, we have seen Hulk. I don't remember the other ones. I remember Hulk because it was Hulk riding on a motorcycle. They have motorcycles in Fortnite now. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna be straight. I said this in the video games tier list video, and I will say it again. As a person who does not like Fortnite, I tried. I just didn't like it. I prefer Darwin Project, but unfortunately Darwin Project shut down. I don't like Fortnite, but I gotta admit, for something that started as a PUBG clone, it has made a name for itself. It has done a lot of things that I didn't think that it would. It's got all these big collaborations, it's got a decent battle pass system. It collaborated with fucking Naruto, Dragon Ball. They have My Hero Academia now. That's the other one I saw. Thank you. They've put fucking Deku and the Detroit Smash in the game. They incorporated the fucking Kamehameha. Like, or as that one fucking TikToker said, the Kamiyamama. But that's beyond the
That's
point.
a really funny one as well. I don't know how you butcher it that
I
much.
hate that guy.
It's.
I think he did it. I think he did it on purpose, and I'm gonna hope he did it on purpose. But if he didn't do it on purpose, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
It literally takes what 5 seconds to look up a clip of him saying the words.
I have it saved
You
to my
could've just
computer.
looked it up. I hate that so much. But my point is, Fortnite, of all fucking games, could incorporate that much. I am impressed with it, genuinely. And I just remembered the Doctor Who collaboration that they did a bit back, which, again, I didn't play Fortnite during those times, but I was like, oh shit, they're collaborating with Doctor Who, that's pretty nice. The fucking Chrome update that they recently had before the season ended and like the island reset and all that, I think they still have some of that in there. It's really fucking creative, and like, I've seen people play on the new like stuff that they have in Fortnite, and like it makes for some really creative gameplay that I don't see out of a lot of shooters. Like, again, I don't play Fortnite. I'm probably not gonna play Fortnite. Like, the new season looks cool. I may do it just to see if I can get the Deku stuff. If I can't get the Deku stuff, oh well. But like, as a guy who does not play Fortnite, Fortnite players are eating right now. Like, they are feasting. Who knows? I might do a couple gameplay videos of Fortnite just to see if I can get the Deku stuff, or at least the Goku stuff.
I think if you did that, I would join you because one of my friends has been wanting me to play for a while, and I need
What?
someone just as embarrassingly bad as I would be.
I'm decent at Fortnite. It's just like I need somebody with me. If
Yeah,
I
yeah,
play
yeah.
Fortnite alone, I'm completely useless. Which is funny because like in Darwin Project, I was actually pretty good.
Oh, I remember Darwin Project.
You got me into Darwin Project. Like,
Oh yeah.
no, I had Darwin Project on the PS4 for the longest, and then they shut down the servers, and I was really sad. But no, I was really good at Darwin Project. Like, I never built anything besides arrows and campfires, but I was good at Darwin Project. I don't know how I was, but I was pretty good at Darwin Project. But no, like, again, I don't like Fortnite, but like, they got a good game on their hands, the people who do.
Yeah.
I think I just don't like Battle Royale games.
Yeah, that's fair.
Except, the notable exception being Darwin Project, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's-
Trace, I have to ask you, what the heck is this? What have you been playing?
PTSD?
This is insane.
Exactly.
This is a perfect game for the podcast, Agony of Moon. I am in pain. What are you doing? I am hearing the funniest sound effects. I am seeing the funniest looking gun. What is this?
Man, it'd be great if we could have streamed the game, you know? If only a certain man hailing from the United Kingdom were here to where we could stream the fucking game, but you know, we can't do that.
Well, I mean, they can still see the game.
I'm sorry.
Just however good my internet
No.
allows the Discord stream quality to be.
I said I wasn't gonna spill tea, and I became petty. That's what happened.
I think you should do what you want.
Okay, so I guess since we're going in current events, I guess I'm the one doing most of the talking. Unless
You're
somebody
the
else
only
wants
one
to chime
with
in.
current events.
Damn.
I got
So,
told I have the cutest yawn earlier in VC.
by who?
You don't know them. Tame Lion, one of my
Do
friends.
they go to a... I was about to say, do they go to a different school?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Okay. Are you... No. Are you aware of that joke?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I make a lot of jokes and they go over your head. I needed to make sure you understood what that one meant. But, I did discover a new flavor. Well, not new flavor. I imagine it's been around for a while, but new to me flavor of Pop-Tarts that I really enjoy.
What flavor is it?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh, I love chocolate chip cookie dough. Just that flavor of anything.
Like, I was about to say, like, I'm a slut for cookie dough flavored, like, anything. But, like, you get...
Juice.
I was, like, walking through the grocery store and I saw them and I was like, huh, that looks interesting. And I was looking for, like, filler food to where I could, like, eat for a while. Because I was expecting to be employed by now. Plot twist, that wasn't happening.
Oh, no.
Point is, though, I got them, and they do taste really good. And I've almost entirely went through the whole box. You can see in my background, kind of. This is the box. I only have one packet left, and I have a singular one of them over here on my mini fridge because I started eating one earlier.
Egg. Where's egg?
Egg. Where's egg?
I'm not watching the game, so I'm like, I'm begging for context right now. What?
He's running around
There is no
this.
context.
He's running around this hellscape, and he's looking for an egg. That's all I got for you.
I like that
Oh,
you
yeah.
tried, and he was just like, there is no context.
It's the Alaskan bullworm, guys.
The Alaskan bullworm! He's big, scary, and
Going
pink!
into war?
Yeah, so is Patrick's belly button. I fucking love that episode. But anyway, no, yeah, chocolate chip cookie dough Pop-Tarts, 10 out of 10, would highly recommend.
I don't eat a lot of Pop-Tarts anymore. I got burnt out of Pop-Tarts after the cookie
You're weak.
because I ate too many of them. Dude, I couldn't eat donuts.
You're weak.
I couldn't eat donuts if I tried. I love donuts, but I literally just can't.
You're weak.
I am. You're right.
You have to eat the chocolate chip cookie dough Pop-Tarts.
Oh, I
Like, that is one thing I will force you to. I don't force people to do a lot of things. I will force you to eat chocolate chip.
power walk over to my location.
Power walk. I mean, you don't live that far away anymore. Like, I theoretically could.
You theoretically could. It would take you a couple days, but you genuinely could. If you took public transport, you'd probably get there a little faster. At least.
Did you forget the word transport?
No. I promise.
I think you did.
No, I promise.
think you did.
No.
I think you forgot the word transport there for a good couple seconds.
No, I promise. Oh,
no.
you don't even get on the box. Wow.
L plus ratio plus you don't even get on the book.
Exactly. You know what's up.
In other news, I think I got cursed by a Buddhist monk.
Yeah?
So, okay, I think I told this story. One of the first days that I was back in New York City, I was just kind of fucking around and I was walking around Times Square, right?
Yeah.
So I was walking around Times Square and there are these Buddhist monks around the street trying to collect money because I guess their temple got fucked up and they're trying to get the money to rebuild it. Understandable. It's probably a scam, but honestly, who do I care?
Oh, was it the one where they were like, oh, you obviously have more money than that?
I'm getting there. So, like, I walk past him and he, like, tells me what's what. I don't understand him at all, but, like, I can see the paper. I know what he's getting it for. So I reach into my wallet. I've got, like, $10 in cash. Like, I don't carry cash. That's the thing. I carry cash for the purposes of laundry money, and our laundry machines are automatic now, so I don't have to. I still have to pay for it, mind you. It's just through a very convoluted app. But beyond the point. So I give him the $10 that I have, and I'm like, go nuts. And he gives me these little beads. Like, he gave me the beads for free. I want to be clear. Like, the beads were free. The $10 is just a donation. But he was talking to me like he was. I guess he was trying to get more money out of me. Again, I could not understand a word this man was saying. I don't think he was even speaking English. But the point is, he like reached into his like robes, I guess you call them, and he like pulls out this like kind of jade colored necklace. It wasn't made of jade, I could clearly tell that, but like it was just this cool little green necklace, and he was like trying to give it to me. I was like, oh, thank you. And then he was like trying to ask if I had any more to donate, and I was like, I'm sorry, dude, the 10's all I got. Plot twist, that was actually a lie. I had some emergency money in my wallet that I was going to go deposit onto my Cash App so I wouldn't lose it, but I was looking for a Walgreens to where I could do that, and that's why I was walking around when I bumped into that guy. So he saw that money in my wallet and started like basically verbally harassing me in order to get me to like give him this like $50 bill that was in my wallet. And I was like, dude, I can't. That is not money that I can give away. I had this $10 because of something else. And so like he like takes the necklace back from me, and I just like walk off with the beads on my wrist because like he was gonna fight me for these. Like these are like, but anyway, ever since then, my mental health has been absolutely atrocious. I have missed like 3 or 4, maybe 5 classes because I've been not sleeping right. Like, I've set alarms, I've taken melatonin, I've like done my thing with the tea, you know, because it helps me wake up earlier. Nothing works. Not a thing. I think I got cursed by a Buddhist monk.
That is incredible.
I'm still keeping the beads. Fuck that. Like, imagine I lose the beads and then everything goes back to normal.
That'd be really funny.
That'd be a news story right there.
Give them to me. I
That's
already don't sleep right. It won't make
That's
anything
a
worse for me.
clickbait title. That's a clickbait title right there. I got cursed by a Buddhist monk in New York City.
That is a clickbait title.
Quick, change the podcast title. No, I'm joking. I got cursed by a Buddhist monk in New York City. Also sounds like a Panic at the Disco song title, ironically.
Oh, you're also not wrong.
I mean, like, one of his older ones. Like, he goes for simple, but, like...
Yeah.
I so imagine that in the early days of Panic at the Disco, Brendan Urie would have been that much.
Oh, absolutely. I think that would have been really funny if he did, though.
I just smacked myself in the tooth with a coffee cup. That's great.
Yeah.
It's funny because I did that after I put the beads back on my wrist. Maybe I am cursed.
It's fine.
Who's ever died from being cursed? Oh, wait a minute.
Worst case
Just a
scenario,
silver
we
balloon
change.
farm.
Worst case scenario, because of the beads, we change the podcast name to Agony of CSP.
Agony of Dalton.
Yeah, right up.
No,
Oh.
I've been seriously thinking about that. I think we should just like change the name of the podcast to the Agony Podcast.
Yeah,
Just because like
we're
it
all
used to
in
be
pain
the Agony
here.
of Moon because no, it used to be the Agony of Moon because Moon was the one playing the game. It was on Moon's channel, and we just kind of chimed in whenever. But like, it's just kind of agony for the rest of us as well now. So I'm just
Well,
like,
yeah, it's evolved
maybe-
from what it used to be.
and I mean, we wouldn't even have to change the logo because the kanji that I put on the logo is just the kanji for agony. So like, we could still keep.
I have to change the banner though.
We have to change the banner anyway.
Well, yeah,
Hey, Moon, you seen this?
yeah,
Hold on, I want to be seeing this.
yeah,
what
you
the
do.
fuck?
From TF2.
Okay,
Also,
my-
you need to go to the bathroom.
So I'm back.
Dalton, your expression is priceless.
You. Fuck you, you're in my house.
Hi, Tristan. My question does not lie within whatever the fuck I saw.
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
no, my question lies a little bit in whatever. But
Well, no.
my question lies mostly in why do you have this Sandy arm from Pop Playtime on your character? That's all I want.
Wait, what do I have to think from Ratchet and Clank?
Oh, that's what that's from?
Yeah.
I think so.
I was
The
about to
Omni
say.
Wrench 2099.
Oh. I was talking about your arm. It reminds me of the arm that you have in Poppy's.
Oh no, I think this is like Ratchet's arm.
I
So,
imagine.
Dalton,
Yeah.
all the puppies are sleeping on Emily now, like their babies nuzzling up to their mama. But
Huh?
I just got assaulted.
What?
By who?
I picked a puppy up, then I got Hershey spread on my finger.
This isn't working.
You're a disgusting human being.
It's all part of raising them.
Okay, let me ask. Other than that, please, anything other than that. Do you have any current events that you would like to talk about, comment on, start a conversation, whatever the fuck?
Oh yeah, I just
Or-
remembered a thing. You can go
What's that?
first. You can go first, Tristan.
No, you can go ahead. I need to
Oh,
collect
okay.
my thoughts after that.
Yeah, fair enough. So earlier we thought we were having an issue with our roof here in the house. Turns out no, it was just the door to the roof had like a gap under the door that all doors have, except it was big. And so when the wind was blowing the complete opposite direction to its normal, it was blowing rain under the gap. So that's why there was the wet in the ceiling.
We love that. Alright, Tristan, what's yours?
So, I don't have any big
Not
crazy
Tristan's-
events.
Not Tristan's fiance Snapchatting me in the middle of the fucking street. What?
That's
So, I don't have any big special events going on. What I do have going on right now, though, is kind of about to sell my soul to a factory.
What?
Oh, did you actually get the factory job?
I'm trying to get it at Campos.
Not Campos. Come on now.
Yeah,
Be sensible at the very least.
I'm selling out. I know. I'm selling out. It's the best paying job here in Campbell County, dude.
Okay, fair enough on that one, but like, Jesus fuck, my guy. You didn't even like try Zaxby's?
I did. After Riley, aka my good quote or whatever, left, yeah, they ghosted me.
Are you fucking serious?
Yep,
After Riley quit, they ghosted you.
pretty much.
Fuck.
All right,
me,
guys.
dude.
So my dad just walked down the stairs and has delivered me a warm slice of bread with copious contents. I'm excited to try.
Jalapenos. Oh, I don't
Yep,
trust that
jalapenos and cheddar.
sentence.
I'm gonna eat it.
Jalapenos and cheddar.
Yeah, jalapenos and cheddar.
Honestly, now I'm in the mood for some lasagna and a hot piece of garlic bread.
Hey, speaking of garlic,
Oh, that is so good.
I swear to God. I swear to God, this is going somewhere. No, but you said garlic and it reminded me. Okay, so as we all know, I'm unemployed. Cash App in the Discord server if you want to. I'm joking. But I might actually just put my Cash App as a pinned message in the Discord server if anybody wants to. But anyway, so no, as we all know, I'm broke, and I'm currently trying to like find a job up here, and I actually almost got one. And when I say almost, this is bullshit. So I applied on Indeed. I applied to this place called Sticky's Finger Joint. It is a chicken place and not a gay bar, though that is a missed opportunity with a name like that.
For real.
But it's a chicken place, and I was like, oh, I worked at Bojangles for nearly 2 years. I can get in here easy. And I
Apparently
almost
not.
fucking did. I hope they never find this podcast. Because I'm about to talk the meanest shit. So, like, okay, I apply on Indeed, and then, like, I get a message, like, saying, oh, you want to come in for an interview? And I'm like, hell to the yeah, I want to come in for an interview. I need money. So, I pick my time. I pick, like, the latest time possible because I know I get out of class that day. Actually, I think that was on a weekend. Either way, I picked the latest time because I know my own bullshit. And I, like, get dressed. I do this whole thing with my facial hair. Like, that's when I did this. It's kind of growing back around the sides now. I need to shave soon eventually. But, point is, I got all gussied up, as they say, in the fucking 20s. And I go down there. It's, like, not far from Times Square. Like, I think it's on, like, the same street. It's just on a different avenue. But I go down there, and I do the interview, and not to rumble my own jimmies, but, like, I did good. Okay? That was a great interview. That's probably the best job interview that I've ever fucking done. And so she's like, yeah, your experience would be really nice. Your schedule is perfect. She literally said my availability was perfect. Like, that's, I've never heard that shit in my life. But, so I'm like, yeah, okay. She's like, okay, so you'll know by the 30th, all right? So the 30th comes around, and I'm waiting for my ballet class to start. So I'm checking my phone religiously. I'm an atheist. I don't do shit with it. But I was checking my phone religiously. And I was like, come on. And sure enough, I get a text from the thing that basically, like, they have this automated text system where it's like, it was the thing that they sent me to ask if I wanted to do the interview. It was the same phone number, and it was like, hey, we're happy to have you joining our team.
This isn't working.
And this was the day that I was supposed to know. So I was like, oh, that's a confirmation. I actually have a job. And I was excited. Understandably. I don't like being broke. But anyway, so I'm just kind of waiting for like a phone call or something being like, hey, when can you start? Or like something along those lines. And nothing comes. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're busy, maybe the manager's doing something, yada. So nothing happens, and it's been like a week, right? It's been a week. So I called them yesterday, and I was like, hey,
I knew it.
I came in for an interview like a week ago, and then I got a confirmation text a couple days later, and then I've heard nothing. What's the deal? And the manager, the same person who interviewed me, she was like, oh yeah, the way that we train people and the way that things are like going at the minute, we might be able to like you started and like train either by the end of the month or by January. It took everything in me not to curse while I was on that phone call. And like, this is nothing towards her. This is absolutely no beef toward that woman. She is absolutely lovely. And I am sure that there is a reason that it is this way. I'm sure it's something with the training process or something just with the way that they hire. And I'm sure it's just something that I don't know. I'm simply mad because why wasn't I told about that in the first place? My theme throughout the entirety of this year seems to be communication. Because I was cheated out of $400 from my student loan returns because nobody communicated the fact that I was going to be double charged for a single room. I was not communicated to a very many things beforehand, and I'm still pissed about that. But the point is, companies, places that are doing business, people who are going to be hiring other people, or just anybody who dares call yourself a professional establishment, a word to the wise coming from the incredibly stupid. Please fucking communicate with people. Some of us are out here autistic in this bitch. We don't know anything unless you actually say something. Like, please. Again, this could just be something that I don't know. This could be an entirely normal thing, and I'm just not used to that kind of process. But if I had known, I would not be nearly as mad as I am right now. Because I now have to wait until the end of this month or until January until I know that I have an income again. And that fucking sucks. Especially because from February till June, I'm going to have to go around and start doing auditions during the day and then have my classes at night. So I'm going to have to refinagle my schedule to hopefully get me onto some kind of day shift on some days, and then on other days, I have to do my classes. Which reminds me, 4th semester, all of my classes are going to be at night, so we're going to have to refinagle the podcast schedule.
Frick! That's gonna be copious. And annoying to work with.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. But the point is, please communicate with people. Just like as a person in general. If you have a problem with somebody, or you have beef with somebody, or like there's just something that you need somebody to know, do not ever, and I mean all capitals, ever, just assume that they're gonna be able to know. Because I guarantee you, they are not. That is some high school ass bullshit, and I do not fucking appreciate it. I do not appreciate being told to my face one thing, and then figuring out 2 years later that there was actually something that I was just assumed to know, and I fucking hate that shit. That strikes me personally. But anyway, this just seems to be the Dalton Vents episode.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. You're the only one that ever has new events, anyways. Speaking of new events, I just recently figured out my computer can like pull up a little window that has like news stories on it, and I'm like, okay, computer, stop giving me the big red notification that tells me politics. I don't want to know it. What the frick, Dream? What is happening?
So, in lighter news, the new update for Overwatch came out recently that granted some new costumes to a particular character. And by that I mean, the Overwatch 2 Season 2 Battle Pass went live, and it includes a skin for Soldier 76. That is a very, very blatant reference to Kamen Rider.
Oh?
The name of the skin, I believe, is called Bug Hero.
Oh my gosh, it is.
And it is essentially just like if Soldier 76 was a...
Hang on, I have Chrome open. I have Chrome open
right.
on my phone. I'm gonna look at this.
I'm sending it into the group chat.
Well, I can't. Oh, I can. Oh my gosh, it is. It literally just is.
So I'm still selling my soul. So however you look at it, I got some good news. Campos has open interviews tomorrow morning.
Woo.
Open interviews?
What's that mean?
Like just
As in,
walk
you can
in?
just show up for an interview.
Bitch, where the fuck was any of that shit? Like, what? Okay. Okay, cheers. I'm aggressively drinking Death Wish coffee because I need caffeine to cope.
Okay, so this isn't anything new, like actually, but it's new to me. So recently I was looking at pictures of the supernovas because I was talking about how I colored a character of mine. Like how I did their outfit. And
Valid.
in order to find what I was looking for, I had to Google search space dust because supernova wasn't doing it. And I found out about this ancient brand of candy. Actual candy. It is like fine powder pop rocks, and it's literally called space dust. Let me get a picture. It is insane
You know that
looking.
some kids snorted that. You know
Oh,
that some kids
oh,
snorted that, and
absolutely.
that's why that's not around it.
That sounds about right.
No, because instantly, where my mind went to as soon as you brought up the fact that you Google searched the word space dust, I instantly, first of all, thought that you were talking about some kind of hallucinogenic. I was
No.
fucking ready.
It's a literal candy.
No, because I was thinking space dust in terms of angel dust. That's what I was thinking of.
Nah. Fair enough. I'm sending it to the group chat, by the way.
I got it.
The picture is amazing.
What?
This
There ain't
is
no fucking way.
no. I'm so genuine. I'm gonna get a
There ain't
freaking.
no
I'm gonna get a
way.
freaking Etsy link or something.
Of all, orange flavor. I have never seen that on anything Pop Rocks or Pop Rocks adjacent. But secondly,
My gosh, vintage, unopened, 1970s space dust.
I'm sorry. I've lived in New York for a hot second. I've walked inside of dispensaries. That is not candy.
100%
that is
positive
drugs.
feedback.
No,
Wait,
that
why
is
is-
drugs.
No,
That
no,
is
no, no.
that is drugs 10,000%. There is no fucking way. That is drugs.
I want to get it so bad. I think it'd be really funny.
That is drugs.
No, it's
That
not.
is drugs. I fucking assure you, that is drugs.
I
There
promise
is no
it's
fucking
not.
way in hell that that is not drugs.
I swear it's not.
Tristan, are you looking at the same thing that I'm looking at? Can you confirm that this is in fact fucking drugs?
Huh?
Okay,
It's
see
from
here.
the 1970s, guys.
Yeah, the 1970s, everything had drugs in it. Do you not know what America is?
Okay, listen. But nothing's stopping me.
Okay, first of all,
I have-
eating a candy from the 1970s is just a bad idea in general.
It's your favorite taste of agony.
But secondly, eating what I can only assume was just a covert way to sell drugs to children in the 1970s. There ain't no fucking way.
No,
There
I
is not.
genuinely.
No, this is the,
I have to.
no, this is the kind of shit that happened when they banned them from putting cocaine inside of Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
This is the shit that happened because of it.
Question me. What do I know? I don't know.
This
shit.
is drugs. Like, I refuse to believe any other reality other than the fact that this is drugs.
Dalton, I think I have enough on my debit card to just straight up get it. I think I
Moon,
do.
I will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
Moon, I
come
will
here.
fucking-
It'll be amazing.
I will travel to the ends of the earth to kick your ass if you order that fucking shit.
I want it so bad. I want to buy it. I might not even eat it. I want to buy it,
What do I
hang
know?
it up on my wall.
I don't know where
Space.
It's
that
It's
is-
on
okay,
brand.
it's on brand, but I'm sorry, there is no way in hell drugs. Like, there's
like that.
Come on, it's so on brand. I have to. It's a requirement.
You wait. You wait. You wait.
Either one of you, TNT, please back me up. Like this, there's not a way in hell.
Oh.
No, straight up, I'm going to spend $20 that I should have been saving for two video games and a massive Love Cup plushie on this.
Do not spend all of your money that you were going to save to get Kamen Rider shit on a fucking pack of space dust.
No, but it's so on brand. I have enough.
I could email a guy right now and just have them make you that package. You would not even need to buy. I could literally email a guy and have them make it.
No, but I want the authentic thing.
I'm going to fucking
This is what this episode is devolved into. It's just me talking about the freaking space dust.
No. I am going to grab a fish out of the Hudson River, drive all the way to your fucking house, and smack the shit out of it.
Go ahead, honestly.
And I'll be sure that it's still alive when I do it. I will keep it in a fish tank in the back seat of the car, and I will feed and take very good care of it until I get to where you are. So that way, when I slap you, it'll still be thrashing around and it'll get some bonus hits in. That is what I do. Let's be completely honest. I can barely keep myself alive, much less a fish.
Bonus hits, please. You wouldn't be able to. I strongly believe. You would make it all the way here, but you wouldn't keep it alive. I'm 100% sure. You would fail to do so. You'd have to get here and buy a new one.
Is that a fucking challenge?
Oh, yes, it is.
Is that a fucking challenge?
Oh,
good sir?
it is.
Why am I holding a
it is.
Pokeball?
Why are you
am I
holding a
holding a
Pokeball? That's a good question. But yes, it is a challenge.
Oh wait, Tristan, look at my camera. Tristan.
Tristan! Now that we're done spitting fire for 2 minutes.
I picked this up to hold it threateningly because I didn't bring any of my prop weapons, but like, I realize now that that doesn't work.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I think I have a better Pokemon team than you anyways.
Okay, fuck Andrew, first of all.
This isn't working.
Today, I've woken up and I have chosen to be evil. Quite literally, if you look at my
Surprise,
profile
bitch.
picture and otherwise.
I'm a bard that multi-class and sorcerer. I can sing heavy metal and taser you.
I can roll a 15 and end an entire war.
Warning to all personnel. Attempting to open Schrödinger is prohibited. We are to wait until its natural completion.
Could you imagine? No, really quick. Since we're on the topic of D&D, could you imagine you get into a situation in Dungeons and Dragons where you're like, there's a war between these like 5 nations or whatever. Could you imagine a bard stopping that war? Not because he managed to convince them to stop fighting. No. Imagine a bard stopping a war because he put the leaders of all 5 nations into his personal harem.
That would happen. It
what
would.
happened?
Well, Tristan's gone.
That's fine. You're holding up
And then there were-
conversation. I'm glad I don't
I
have
just
my
think that would
camera
be a-
on. I am.
I think that would be a hilarious outcome.
I
Just bard stops war because horny.
I was playing a bard at one point, and I did stop a war. but not how you think.
You have no idea how hard it is to aim with this gun.
I ended the war completely on accident because I decided to go pick flowers. And it solved the problem the war was caused over. Because apparently those flowers were poisoning the water source that they were all fighting over.
This isn't working.
What the fuck were you playing? The Quarry? What the fuck?
What?
I was playing one of Plushie's D&D campaigns.
I was trying to think of a game that has like really heavy emphasis on choice mechanics, and the Quarry was the one that I.
Reasonably.
Can we talk about how two of the most popular Disney actresses are in those fucking games?
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell me about it.
So I figured this out for some fucking reason.
Hey,
I think
hey,
I was
hey.
looking at. I think one of my gay YouTubers.
Uh-huh.
That didn't sound right. One of my YouTubers that I go to for gay content. There we go. That's what I go. That's what I'll do. I'll
There
just
we
add
go.
more words. That'll make.
I still think it's a little copious if you think about it too much.
Your fucking mom is copious. Okay, listen.
I mean,
Okay,
you're
so-
correct.
This person like did a full let's play of like the Quarry in those games.
Don't believe
And it was from these videos that I found out that not only was Ashley Tisdale in this game, but Brenda Song was as well. And if you were a kid in the early 2000s who grew up with Disney Channel, you might know why those two names are significant.
Why are they significant? Because I didn't either of those things.
On the Disney Channel, there was a show called The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and then the subsequent sequel, The Sweet Life on Deck. And Brenda Song and Ashley Tisdale played two very prominent characters in those roles, London Tipton and Maddie. Fuck, I don't remember her last name, but London and Maddie,
Lamau.
respectively.
Hey, come with me. Anyway, I know where he's headed.
They were very good characters. I just suck at names.
No, me too.
Like, no, it took me 10 episodes to learn the names of all the Don brothers. That's the sad part.
This isn't working.
You know,
And
you
then
know,
I just realized that.
you know, Taro
and then I
would have
realized
that
their
at you.
names were just- I just realized after that the names are just puns on their ranger names, so
Yeah.
like they were pretty easy to remember. But anyway,
I mean, what is he compensating
Uh,
for? He's got a whole monopoly.
no, I figured out about that. For those who didn't watch Zack and Cody but still watch Disney Channel, Brenda Song you might recognize as Wendy from the movie Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior, and you might recognize Ashley Tisdale as the voice of Candace from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That's about all I got for you in that case. But-
I know. I watched Phineas and Ferb. Smile.
I was just thinking about like I was thinking about games with the most ridiculous choice mechanics, and I was going to make Telltale Games reference, but then I remembered not even the Telltale games go that far.
Fair enough.
There are some pretty wild butterfly effects that come out of the Telltale games, but stuff like The Quarry and like all of those other games, they do not compare. You ever
Yeah.
play those games multiplayer?
No, never.
I mean, if you want me to throw it in the trash, don't throw it in the trash.
There is a mode in that game where you can essentially play through the campaign, but it's kind of like a tabletop almost, where it's like
Oh.
you get done with your section and then you pass the controller to the other person.
Oh, fun.
I tried doing one of those. I lost interest very quickly.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's kind of like Jackbox in a way,
Interesting. What sounds?
but it's a cool mechanic. Again, I've been playing nothing but Xenoverse 2 for the last year and a half, so like,
Speaking of which, I want to see about getting that one. I know I'm looking into getting Memory of Heroes for obvious reasons. And
I don't know. I do not know if Steam still has it on sale.
it's fine. I can get my parents to buy it for me. It's my birthday coming up.
Tristan dipped because his sound wasn't working.
Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate.
Alright, I can reskin liquid PTSD
Bless you.
launcher.
Thank you. I sneeze like a dad, so my sneezes are unnecessarily loud.
Nice.
Beyond that fact,
You don't sneeze that loudly, by the way. I know of someone who sneezes significantly louder. On purpose.
the thing about that is, half the time when I sneeze, my mic on Discord cuts, so you don't even fucking know.
Trust me, I'm sure I know someone who sneezes louder.
Tristan's working on his technical difficulties.
Alright.
But I did want to talk about a current event that I actually sent in the group chat
Oh. Talk about it.
after I announced that the topic was current events. Particularly with a game that we have talked about on this podcast. Both of them, actually. For some goddamn reason that I could not tell you, Assassin's Creed and Destiny are doing a crossover event currently.
Interesting. I'm still thinking about the space dust, by the way.
Shut the hell. Shut the hell. Not even up. Just shut the hell.
Alright. I don't think I will.
But anyway, I know you won't. That's why we have this podcast.
True.
But, no, Destiny and Assassin's Creed are doing a crossover event. I'm 98% sure it's Destiny 2, but everything is just saying Destiny, so I'm just defaulting. But basically what it is, on the Destiny side of things, they're giving you actually Assassin's Creed, like, skins for your Guardian.
Interesting.
So, like, for the different classes, you get different armor. So, like, I think for the Titan class, you get, I think it's, you get the armor of Ivor. For the Warlock class, you get the armor of... I want to say it's the new one. I want to say it's Assassin's Creed Mirage, but it could also be just, like, one from the past games. And then for the Hunter class, I think it gave you Cassandra. Or it might even just be that you can get these no matter what class it is, and it just had the 3 of them for examples, but the picture that I saw laid it out that way. On the flip end of that,
Oh my goodness.
in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can get Destiny-themed items. You can get armor that makes you look like a Guardian, like all futuristic and stuff. You can get a really cool-looking shield.
Ooh.
You can get very nice-looking weapons. I think it's actually an Odyssey, judging by the sword. Maybe you do get swords in Valhalla. Maybe I've just not played that game, because I haven't. But I have it. I should play that game. Like,
Yeah, you should.
I have no reason to play that game. I pay for PlayStation Plus for the specific purpose, so that way I can play that game. But anyway.
Oh. Rest in pieces.
The point is, yeah, but you can get, like, all these cool weapons and stuff. The main one that enticed me, though, was that it showed a clip of you riding what looked like a kind of mechanized wolf, almost. I don't remember what it is. I don't play...
Interesting.
I don't play Destiny anymore either. But, like, it looked like a giant mechanical wolf that the guy was just riding on. And I was like, yeah. So that's that whole event that's going on. I figured you'd be interested in that, Trace, because I know you still play this.
Oh yeah, Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see any of the stuff about the crossover with Assassin's Creed?
Actually, no. I have heard about like I have heard people talking about it and also talking about Warframe as well.
See, I didn't see anything with Warframe, but I did just get done listing everything that was in those crossovers. I did send the tweet into the group chat if you want to look at it. They're good looking equipment, I'm not gonna lie. I might boot up Assassin's Creed Valhalla just so I can get that shit. Because again, I have it, I just don't play it for some reason.
Yeah, from what I can tell, like the whole Warframe thing was basically just it was like I guess it was just kind of a basically what what the community ends up doing anytime that Bungie releases a new DLC or anything like that, and it's just starting up the grind again. And they had the music from Fortuna or Fortuna from the Venus. I think it was the Venus DLC, or not DLC. The Venus one of the Venus Moons expansions.
Y'all, wait a minute, get this shit.
What? Tell me.
If you go on Twitter right now, Kamen Rider is trending.
No way!
I think it's because of the whole Soldier 76 thing. It could be, but like, holy fuck, Kamen Rider's trending.
Kamen Rider got a boost in popularity.
What's this thing?
For real?
What?
I sincerely hope that things like Overwatch and like Spider-Man Remastered, they're making references to Kamen Rider, hopefully gets Toei to realize, hey, we should maybe do a better job at serializing this and not releasing 2 episodes on our YouTube channel and then never touching it again.
Yeah, I would love if they stopped doing just that. Because, oh my gosh, I want to show my family things, and I cannot when they only post the first 2 episodes.
Like, don't get me wrong, Shout Factory is doing their best. And like Tokushoutsu on Tubi TV and Pluto TV, they're great. They only show Showa and Kuga though, and that sucks a little bit.
Yeah, there's only so much you
And,
can
like,
find
these-
on Amazon, which it does have 01, surprisingly.
They have the Blu-rays. Like the Blu-ray of 01 and the Blu-ray of Ryuki just got released. But it's also Ryuki's 20th anniversary, so that does not shock me.
Yeah. So the thing with 01, it's on Amazon Prime, so hard to mention.
I know that Tokushoutsu released 01's Blu-ray. I don't know about anything else. But, yeah, Kamen Rider's trending on Twitter.
Heck yeah.
I wish... Now that Assassin's Creed is branching out into collaborating with other games again, I would really like them to do something with Kamen Rider.
It would be amazing.
Like, okay, I know that this is not gonna happen, but like, hear me for 2 seconds.
Listening.
Assassin's Creed Codename Red, whatever that ends up being, comes out. Could you imagine a DLC, an alternate skin, whatever, that turned you into one of the ninja-themed comics?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Be it Zed-Cross, be it Shinobi, be it Kenzan, whatever, but like...
I think Kenzan would be
Oh,
I just like that one better.
I think Kenzan or Shinobi are the ones that make the most sense,
Yes.
especially color scheme-wise. I think if they were going to do one, it would likely be Kenzan, just because, like, Kenzan, you don't have to do much to incorporate the belt.
Yeah.
They definitely wouldn't do Fuma. Because the thing about Fuma is that Fuma has a great design, but Fuma has a lot of polygons in his design, and also he has a gamer driver, and that's an
Yeah.
issue for a couple of reasons.
for obvious reasons.
I wish the gamer driver didn't stand out as much.
I like that it stands. It makes
I think why-
Gamer Driver makes sense to stand out in the base show.
I think that the gamer driver I know what Xaid was going for, so I understand why the gamer driver looks the way it does. I just think the concept of mass-produced driver that is used by multiple riders was done better in both Revice and Gaim.
Oh, definitely.
Because Gaim had the Sengoku driver, and basically the way that you could tell the difference between all of them was the faceplate and the locks that they used. And even then, the locks are interchangeable. It's also the same thing with Geats. Like, Geats has the ID cores.
Yeah.
Which is why I do like the Desire driver, because it gives me that feeling of the Sengoku driver where I have my own, like, unique little thing, but at the same time, like, I can use the things that other people use.
Yeah. It's a very,
Which we get...
very nice one.
Spider-Man 2 is also trending. I assume they mean the game. I cannot wait for Spider-Man 2 on PS5 to come out. Hopefully I have a job by then and I'm able to get a PS5 to where I can actually play it, but like...
It's a, once again, it's a good thing I don't have my camera on. Maybe I should.
But,
maybe it'll be a little funny. See all the expressions I'm making.
God, I'm just thinking about Assassin's Creed Codename Red now.
Reasonably.
I'm also thinking about Codename Hex, if I'm honest.
It's a very interesting one.
Codename Hex is like the one that we don't have anything for. Like,
Yeah.
even the trailer doesn't reveal anything. Like, Assassin's Creed Codename Jade, it at least revealed the fact that we're back in Imperial China. Like, it at least revealed that bit. But what gets me about Assassin's Creed Codename Jade is that, one, how did they get a mobile game to look that good? But two, I kind of, okay, this is gonna sound sacrilegious in so many fucking ways, but you gotta hear me.
Yeah.
I hope they do to Assassin's Creed Codename Jade what they did to Genshin Impact.
Oh.
Now let me explain. I do not like Genshin Impact. But I can appreciate the fact that Genshin Impact has the same amount of quality on consoles and on mobile. Same shit with Fortnite, quite honestly. I want Assassin's Creed Codename Jade to be on consoles and mobile, simply because Assassin's Creed, the last time that it was a mobile game, I did not like it. I think it was Assassin's Creed... It was another one set in China. There's like 3 Assassin's Creed games set in China.
Interesting.
This isn't working.
I don't remember which one it was though, but I didn't like it because it was a side scroll.
Ooh.
I just don't like side scrollers anyway. I'm a bitch who needs a Z-axis, but like... Was it...
I think it would use Comic Sans font.
Was it Rebellion?
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
I don't think it was Rebellion. It might have been Chronicles.
I want a game to be made based off the Xaid, like, Chronicle game. I think that'd be amazing. I think that'd be very entertaining to see. That, like, you get to be a ride player. I think that would be nice.
Okay, little did I fucking know, there's a lot of Assassin's Creed mobile games. And some of them look okay. But I think it was Chronicles China. I think that's really what it was. But Chronicles China got re-released on the consoles, so I don't know. Either way, I just simply hope that Assassin's Creed Codename Jade does well. And I hope it's good.
Well, of course.
I'll download it just for the sake of testing it out. But like, if it isn't good, damn, I'm gonna be disappointed. Because how can you not be good with a trailer like that? Like, a trailer like that for a mobile game?
Oh, that caused some damage.
Anyway, welcome to the Assassin's Creed podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like 90% of the time, anytime we divulge into gaming, I somehow go back to Assassin's Creed. I don't even know how I
do. It's a given that you will eventually.
Why can't I hurt you?
Okay, let's talk about an entirely different game that I have actually wanted to talk about on this fucking podcast.
Go ahead.
It's the game that I've literally sank a year and a half of my life into.
I'm surprised you haven't talked about that one sooner.
Yeah, that's actually
I
a good
want to talk about the goddamn Dragon Ball Xenoverse games
Go ahead.
and how, one, frustrated they make me, but how, two, I fucking love them. So, okay, as far as Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 goes, the story of it, I actually like it a little bit better than Xenoverse 2. Simply because Xenoverse 1 was not afraid to be a little bit ridiculous in what it was doing. Xenoverse 1 was like, okay, we're going to put you in the weirdest situations that we can possibly go with, and you're just gonna kind of go with it. And we're like, okay, that seems reasonable. Like, okay, comparing to Xenoverse 2, the Ginyu Force saga. For those who do not watch Dragon Ball, basically, in the very early days of Dragon Ball Z, they had to go to the planet because the Dragon Balls on Earth were not working and they had to bring a lot of people back to life. So they went to the place where the guy who made the Dragon Balls is from. He's an alien. And they found the Dragon Balls there, but they got accosted by Frieza, who's like the Emperor of the universe and all that. And he had this elite squadron called the Ginyu Force, and they ended up fighting them, and all of them have very weird abilities. Beyond the point.
This isn't working.
The actual established history of that saga is that Captain Ginyu, the leader of the Ginyu Force, naturally, switches bodies with Goku, and then hijinks ensue. The thing about the Xenoverse games is that it's all about time manipulation. So you're always going back because somebody has changed the established history.
This isn't working.
What ends up happening in Xenoverse 2, it's Trunks that gets switched with Ginyu by accident. In Xenoverse 1, it's your character.
This isn't working.
I played Xenoverse 1 for a while, simply because I wanted to see like what the story was like and like how it was different from Xenoverse 2. Don't do it. The combos in Xenoverse 1 are awful. The combo strings in Xenoverse 2 are so much better than Xenoverse 1. And Xenoverse 2 actually has a mode where you can go and play the Xenoverse 1 like missions. Just do that, please. You will save yourself so much headache, I promise you. But beyond that point, I was just thinking about it, and I was like, that was such a like creative way that they did that in Xenoverse 1. Like, they made it to where you were actively in part of the peril. Because I went through and I played that mission as Tengo. And when I tell you that that actually kind of fucked me up, I mean that. Like, I obviously played it and in Xenoverse 1, like, with the character that I had, but quite honestly, it didn't change much. Like, the combos were still bad. But having Tengo's body and Tengo's moveset that I specifically crafted to do a lot of damage turned against me? That was some shit.
Reasonably.
Oh,
And like,
This isn't
it
what-
makes
okay.
such a difference for it to be your body instead of Trunks. Because I watched Dragon. I know Trunks' moveset. I know how to fight Trunks.
You never know how to fight yourself.
Follow us to get your reward.
It's literally, I had the same crisis that Goku had. I was like, if this guy is able to transform into Super Saiyan God, because I had the Super Saiyan God preset equipped, if that guy transforms into Super Saiyan God, I am fucked.
Wait.
My goose is goddamn cooked at that point. I was literally so paranoid for the entire fight because what you don't understand is that there are actually some missions in that game, like parallel quests, that have Ginyu in Goku's body and he turns Super Saiyan.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can see why you're
In
scared.
that moment, it was theoretically possible for Captain Ginyu to pull Super Saiyan God on my ass, and I was actually terrified. Like, I know that he wouldn't, because I know that the game isn't that dumb. But could you imagine if it was for 2 fucking seconds? Technically, in terms of damage, Super Saiyan God is the strongest moveset that I have for that version of Tenko.
Reasonably.
Because
Okay,
Prominent,
I'm vaguely changing the
Prominent
subject.
Flash,
No, you go.
This isn't working.
because Prominence Flash, aka Volcano Cannon, like that move that I have equipped for Tengo, that I also grinded for a long time for. That move, if it hits, you're done. That is like a health bar and a half gone in one attack. You're done. If you get hit by Prominence Flash at any point, you're fucked. You fucked. Beyond fucked. Like,
Oh, now I remember. You just need coins.
I feared for my life in that very moment because he had my attacks. And that is why I say I like the story of Xenoverse 1. I like the creativity of Xenoverse 1, but I like the gameplay of Xenoverse 2 better. Because I'm sorry, I tried Xenoverse 1. I did. The controls, awful. They are so fucking stiff. The timing is so fucking precise. I can't do it. In my Dragon Ball games, I like to button mash. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you there. I sometimes do the cool combos and I like pull off all the unique strings and all of that. But sometimes I'm fucking panicked and I like to hit the button and have results happen. Xenoverse 2 gives me that. But go ahead, Moon.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Damn. Alright, guess I'll keep going. Joey.
Trace, I'm struggling to keep up with what the frick is going on in your game.
Give me a sec.
I really thought for 2 seconds you were about to swear there, and I was so ready to gasp. I was so ready. I was like, I was so ready to not. I was so ready to not be ready for
Okay,
that.
so what are you wondering about?
What the frick is going on?
Well, currently I'm on Box and Rox's moon base, where he's growing pineapples, as you can see.
Why?
Pineapple
What
juice.
the frick is
I
happening?
don't know why he's making pineapple juice.
You know, I've been told what's going on, and I don't. I still don't understand.
Listen. Well, anyway. But no, but like I was saying, I'm sorry. I get on the topic of video games, and I'm just like,
No, go ahead. You're allowed.
my thing is that again, Xenoverse 2 is some shit.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
It's got a good story, and I do like the ending. Albeit, the choice mechanics in that game are a little bit unsatisfying. I don't know if Xenoverse 1 had choice mechanics. I kind of hope it does. So that way, if they like release a remastered version of it that has better controls, I might be able to do it. But no, I like the story of Xenoverse 1 because they were willing to do more in Xenoverse 1. That's what I'll say. But I want to talk about the potential fact that we could be getting a Xenoverse 3 and what I want.
Go on.
So, it's basically become a meme in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse community at this point that Xenoverse 3 is either going to happen any day now or is never going to happen. That is the joke, and there's no in between. But there was actually a registered website domain of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Like, nobody has access to it. The website is still under construction, but that's the point. The website is still under construction, and the domain keeps getting renewed. Meaning that somebody is actively working on this shit, whether it be Toei or not, though something confirmed that it actually was Toei that owned this domain, because of facts that we knew from back when Xenoverse 2 came out. The point is, Xenoverse 3 could potentially happen, and there are things that I need. First of all,
Go on.
I want few to be involved somehow.
Of course.
Like, in Xenoverse 2, they brought in Few for like certain bits. Like, he has a little thing that he does in the overworld, and he's also in a lot of the DLC missions.
I like
Few
Few.
has a part in Xenoverse 2. I just want Few to have a bigger part in Xenoverse 2. But I'm thinking like Xenoverse 3, I want choice mechanics. And by that I mean, Trace knows what I'm about to fucking say. I want Fable 2 levels of choice mechanics out of Xenoverse 3. Meaning, I want to have the option to be a bastard if I so choose. Because somebody made, I don't know if anybody knows this, somebody made a mod for Xenoverse 2 that literally implements an entire alternate story campaign where your character becomes a time break.
Well, that sounds like
And
fun.
When I tell you I have never wanted anything more in my life. Like, I saw
Oh
that mod.
no, you know
and
what
at
I'm
first-
thinking about now.
I saw... What?
Timebreaker Tengo. That would be dangerous.
I'm willing to stoop to many levels. That is not one. I'm willing to do many things for the sake of a plot line. That is not one of them.
Okay, what about Sora?
Sora's too good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sora does not have willpower for shit, but like, Sora is just too good of a person. Like, he'd short out the fucking mask.
Yeah. The Celeste we have in Homie at that period of time, that one knows Tango and Sora, right? Or is that not quite yet? I think it is.
It depends on how far back. I think that depends how far back in the timeline Tango and Sora showed up in Scrolls, because like, Tango and Sora showed up in Scrolls before Toa was known to be a thing.
Yeah.
But also,
They
how
were
far
they
back?
were definitely before character Dalton, which we know Celeste doesn't know character Dalton, for sure.
Yeah.
So they obviously haven't
But,
returned home yet. No, she knows them.
What I'm talking about though is I saw that mod. I saw that fucking mod. It was,
Stupid.
in a word, to quote the great god Keanu Reeves, breathtaking. I mean, this person from the ground up modeled an entire thing for the demon realm.
Oh my gosh. No.
He made the whole, he made a hub world of the demon realm, and I was like,
Now that is a mod.
I don't remember exactly how the story goes, but I do remember there is the part where you go and kidnap Bardock and turn him into the Masked Saiyan. The best part of that, in my opinion, was that basically you go in and you're like training Bardock to be stronger. Like you want him to be like a stronger Time Breaker. He gets Super Saiyan 4.
Oh my gosh.
Like, there's a point in the mission where you are fighting Bardock and he is in a Time Breaker Super Saiyan 4, and I'm just looking at that and I'm like, I've never wanted anything more in my life.
What is happening here,
But
Hippo Bear?
that's what I'm saying though. Like, in Xenoverse 3, I do want the option of a villain. I've said this, 90% of games will be improved if you give me the choice to be a bastard. That is a fact.
Exactly. I want to play a villain for once.
Like, that was why I was so, like, that's why Fable had me hook, line, and sinker for so fucking long, and Trace can tell you. I played Fable for years simply because of the fact there was always consequences. And, like, that's the most engaging part of it. Because, like, maybe it's the tiny little few in the back of my brain speaking to me, but, like, changing one variable can cause so much. Doing one thing differently can cause so much, and that's what I like about it. But I like it to be presented in a way that's engaging, and Fable and Xenoverse 2 could do that. I say could because Xenoverse didn't, but, like, this mod clearly shows me that it is possible. But I do want the option of a Timebreaker campaign. I also want more species.
That would be interesting.
Dragon Ball has such a rich cacophony of species to choose from. I am disappointed with the fact that we only got 5.
Oh, that is a little offending, isn't it? Huh.
For those who haven't played the games, in Xenoverse you get the option to choose 5 different races that you can make your character. You can make them into a human, a Saiyan, a Majin, a Namekian, or the same race as Frieza, which I think people call the Frigidarians. Not exactly sure. Frieza's race doesn't even have an official name in the game. They literally just call it Frieza race.
That's really funny.
Like, I'm actually concerned for Toei at this point. I'm like, you have a name for every other rock in that fucking show, but y'all don't got a fucking name for the race of, like, the most powerful villain currently?
Frieza race.
This isn't working.
Frieza race.
I swear.
Bullshit.
My favorite one, Frieza race.
Like, that would make sense. No, like, that would make sense if Frieza was the first one. But he wasn't. Frieza was not the first one of his race. He's not even, like, the second of his race. I think he's, like, the 5th. Because if I remember this correctly, in the Bardock special, so, okay, lore time.
You have 8 minutes.
I can get it in 8 minutes.
Do it.
Besides, we started late. I have agency to go later.
Okay.
So, if you don't know, if you purchased Dragon Ball for Connect,
This isn't working.
if anybody had Xbox Connect back in the day, they made a Dragon Ball game for that. It was quite fun, actually. If you got that game, with the game, in, like, the options menu, there was a little movie. It, like, Japanese and English subtitles. There was a movie, and it was a Bardock movie. And this is basically what solidified Bardock in, like, all of the time travel shenanigans. This is the movie that started. I think it was called Episode of Bardock or something. But basically what happens is, Bardock, after he falls into the exploding planet Vegeta, by some miracle, gets sent back in time to planet Vegeta before the Saiyans got there. Planet Vegeta was not the original homeworld of the Saiyans. It was planet Sadala, which, if you read that right, it's an anagram of the word salad. They're all named after for vegetable. Moving on.
I love salad.
So, yeah, so he gets transported back to Planet Vegeta, back when it was called Planet Plant, or Planet Tuffle, depending on who you read. So, Bardock gets sent back in time, and Bardock actually becomes the Super Saiyan of legend. Not the legendary Super Saiyan, mind you. The Super Saiyan of legend. He becomes technically the first Super Saiyan. And he takes on one of Frieza's ancestors. Mind you. I don't know how far back in the ancestry this was. All I know is that it was Frieza and it was cold. Frieza was one, and they need to figure out a name for this race because I'm getting livid.
Frieza race, my favorite.
Frieza race. I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much.
I think it's amazing.
The point is,
Frieza race.
the point of all of that to say is Frieza was not the first, and it makes absolutely no sense that it's called Frieza race. It makes more sense for the Majins, because Majin technically just means evil genie. And that's what Majin Buu is. Because Buu was the first one. Buu was the first Majin. Like, he was created by Bibidi, and then was, like, controlled by Babidi for a while. And in case nobody gets that joke, Bibidi Bobbidi Boo.
That's heart emoji, actually. I like that.
But in Dragon Ball Online, Buu decides that he's lonely, so Dragon Ball Online is a completely different fucking game. I'll talk about that a different day. But Dragon Ball Online establishes that Buu got lonely, and he saw Mr. Satan, or Hercule. He saw him, like, having fun with Pan and his family and all of that, and he's like, I want that too. So he makes a family. Like, literally births them from the ether using his magic. And they're called the Majin race. But it would make sense if they were called the Buu race, because Buu was the first one. Frieza race makes no fucking sense.
I like
All
Frieza
that to
race.
say, in Xenoverse 3, if it ever happens, I want different races. Because here's the thing. Dragon Ball Heroes, aka the game that Xenoverse is technically based on, Dragon Ball Heroes has a lot of race options. They have Namekians, they have androids, they have like all of these other races, and I want shit like bio-androids. And if you don't know what bio-androids are, basically look up either Cell or Mira. Those are two examples of bio-androids. But like,
I think
I want
Mira's
access
cool.
to like, I want access to two races in particular, and you could make it the hardest thing to get in the game. You could be like, on a save file, you have to jump through XYZ hoops in order to get this as an option. But I don't fucking care. I'll do it. I grinded an entire calendar year for a single piece of clothing. Do you think I'm not that? I want access to the races of Angel and Demon.
That would
because
be
I think that would
interesting.
be
Ooh, that would be fun.
And like, I just want more options in Xenoverse 2. That's basically it. I want more attacks, I want more options, and I want more transformations. Yes, I'm getting into this.
You have 3 minutes.
Do you know?
Oh my!
Shut the hell up. Do you know
How did you?
how many transformations have debuted in Dragon Ball Super alone that still do not exist within any of the games
Too
as
many.
options for characters? I think like 8.
Ugh. That is a little yucky.
And I hold out hope. Because here's why I hold out hope. Because Dragon Ball Heroes, some stuff actually leaked about that recently, that the characters of Dragon Ball Heroes are getting Super Saiyan 4.
Why not?
Ooh.
The thing about Super Saiyan 4 is that Dragon Ball GT came out in the 90s, and there is not a single goddamn game that allows me to transform into Super Saiyan 4, and I'm a little bit pissed about it. But there's another thing about it. Super Saiyan 4, Legendary Super Saiyan, like Broly's transformation, fucking the evolved versions of Potential and Gohan and Piccolo got like Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. For those in particular, though, I would want it to be customizable.
That
Like,
makes sense.
I'd want you to be able to choose the name and like how you look and all of that. I want to be able to do that. But beyond the point, I want access to those. The ultras. I want Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. Just unequivocally. Sorry. Let's see. What other ones are there? Black Frieza.
Frieza race.
Yeah, in the manga, Goku and Vegeta were getting their asses beat by this one guy. Frieza turns up, turns into a completely new form that makes his skin like literally turn black, and one-shots the fucker. One-shots the guy who was beating up the guys who had the powers of an angel and a god of destruction, respectively. One-shots. I want that. They gave us Golden Form in Xenoverse 2, and I was completely fine with that. I want Black Frieza. And on that note, I want access to the form that Cooler has. Because your Frieza race character, by default, is in their final form. Like, Frieza races, they have a final form that is, like, their most powerful at 100%. But Cooler found a way to get a 5th form. I want that. God, what other shit is there? I want Pure Progress. Hit's form. I want Pure Progress. I don't even care if it doesn't do anything. I want it for the sake of it. I am a greedy bitch. Okay, this is a thing that's irked me for a while, actually.
Where's the map?
There's a game. Dragon Ball fans are very angry people, and I am no exception.
Valid.
The point is, I have seen things. These things in particular are a specific form. How do I explain this? There was a game called Dragon Ball Fusions, where if you don't know, it was basically a game that said, what if you, at will, at any point in time, could fuse two Dragon Ball characters together? And that was the entire game. The crime is that that game is for 3DS only, and it was in chibi style. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, I want that ability in the next Xenoverse game. I want the ability, because they have, in Xenoverse 2, they technically have the groundwork for it. There are these things in Xenoverse 2 called dual ultimate attacks, which basically means you hit a button and you set up an attack. Like, you hit the opponent, and your other person who has the attack equipped, it could be a mentor character, it could be whoever. A person who has that attack equipped can follow up, and then you both do a single attack together. So, like, say I had dual prominence flash, because that just seems to be the attack that I have on brain. Dual prominence flash does not exist. I feel like I need to specify that, but if it did, this is how it would work. So, like, I activate dual prominence flash, and I just, like, kick the opponent that I'm fighting, and they go flying. So then the other guy activates dual prominence flash, and then kicks the opponent as well. We both disappear, and then we reappear. We do the animation to fire the attack, and then we both fire a prominence flash at the exact same time, and it's this beautiful thing.
That would be amazing.
And I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, and there's a mod for this. In Xenoverse 2, there's a mod for this. You could do that with fusion. Because in Dragon Ball, there are two methods of fusion. You have the Metamorph fusion, which is the weird, like, dance thing. And then you have Potara fusion, which is the earrings. You could do that so much. Like, you could have the same fucking prompt. Literally, hit the button, and it shows a prompt on the screen like, fusion commencing. Hit the button to where you can fuse. And then you hit the button, and then the two characters fuse. That is all I want. There are a lot of things that I want, actually, but mainly that.
Bang, okay?
I'm but
Bang, okay?
that is my Xenoversary wish list, and we are 3 minutes over time.
It's fine.
And to respect Moon's wishes of not recording anything after 10, I'm going to fade into the outro now.
Yep.
And by fade, I mean thank you.
No.
Technical difficulty that happened.
You
Be
might
sure
want
to,
to. You might want to go back a moment. My internet decided to go to the bathroom. I guess right at that moment.
Well, I fade into the outro. I meant thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, despite all of the technical difficulties that we are currently experiencing, be sure to hit the like button, because I do know that Twitch has one of those, but I also know that we upload these to YouTube. So hit the like button.
Do that.
And also, if you want to, subscribe to the Agony of Moon YouTube channel and join our Discord server, because it's really epic and awesome. And
We
I
need
can't do this bit.
we need to fix it. Genuinely, it kind of sucks actually.
Honestly, okay. So join the Discord server. We don't have anybody in the call who can currently put that into the chat, but like, just go to the YouTube video. We'll have it in the description. Moon, you will put it in the description.
Oh, I'll put it in the description. Don't worry.
So, go join the Discord server. Follow us on Twitter. My Twitter is at DaltonCSP. The Twitter for the Clash and Source Productions YouTube channel is at Clash and Source Productions. Actually, no, it's not. It's at CSP_official_YT. My bad. Follow Moon at the Moonlit Dawns with an extra N at the end, both Twitter and Twitch. Follow the podcast on Twitter, Agony of Moon Podcast.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitch as well if you want to. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you to do anything at all.
You don't have to, and you can. And if you decide if you decide that
really
you
don't
regret that
have
decision, you can just unfollow. It's that simple.
I'm brandishing a knife on camera for completely unrelated. It's like you don't have to.
You
No. No. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching.
This isn't working.
I might actually be putting my Cash App into the Discord server, so if you've got some shekels to throw a man's way,
This isn't working.
I have like $5 to my name. I would greatly appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching. We will be here next Tuesday, hopefully. Granted, nothing goes wrong again.
Granted,
But-
Necro doesn't do this again. SMH.
Thank you guys so much for watching again. Do not cause much agony. That's our job. Lord knows we're already doing it to ourselves enough. Watch the world burn. We will be around to light the flame. And fuck the British, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
honestly, and then just end the podcast right now.